they like to culture out the bacteria in the medium, so you get a really good idea. All right. And the kissing bugs. Somebody had a question about the kissing bugs. Yeah, more of a risk further down and on the eastern Sierra. And it's really not so much Chagas disease. Okay. Well, let me describe. You saw that beetle-looking bug. It's actually a true bug. It's called a reductant bug, and they like to take a meal at night, kind of like the soft ticks, where they come and follow that CO2 trail, and they often take a blood meal right by an individual's mouth. And it's a kissing bug. Okay, and what they do is while they're feeding, they defecate. And when they defecate the disease-causing organism that causes Chagas disease. And so it's not inserting it into you, it's pooping it out. Yeah. And what you do is at night, you're sleeping and you go, you just rub the Chagas organism into your bloodstream. Okay. Now, the reason we don't think that California, the reductant bugs in California, for whatever reason, have a slightly different habit of not defecating on you as they feed. Okay? So, California, we're really advanced here. We're pretty progressive. Okay? But the risk then is not so much from Chagas, but from anaphylaxis shock. Okay? People start getting reactions to it, especially people that live in high endemic areas for it, and they get these bugs into their house because they're attracted to lights, your porch light. They come, hit the door, fall to the ground, crawl under. Okay? But it's really anaphylactic shock that people will die from when they get shot, when they get bitten by rabbits. And it's from repeated exposures. Kind of like bee sting. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any bed bugs been reported?
Oh, bed bugs! Yeah. A million back. Well, okay. Here's some good information about bed bugs and then some bad information about bed bugs. Good information, they don't transmit diseases that we know of. They've done a lot of studies. Bed bugs have never transmitted disease by biting people. However, there is always the extremely unlikely event. Let's say somebody had HIV, and let's say you're sleeping in beds next to each other. But a stranger has HIV, they get bitten by a bed bug ingests the HIV. Somebody else gets that hotel room, the bed bug comes out, takes another meal. It's not, but you crush that bed bug as it's feeding on you. Possible? Hypothetically? Likely? It's more likely to get hospitalized. Okay? Really. So, the bad news about bed bugs. They're expanding their range, they're going everywhere. They're becoming harder to treat. Okay? Becoming harder to get rid of them once you have them. I had them in New York City. My apartment that I moved into had bed bugs. It's disgusting.
We haven't had any, would you hear about it?
I was driving up a couple of years, 2 years ago, I was driving up here to, I think, give my presentation. And I drove by a motel down in Independence. And all the stuff from one of the rooms was sitting out in the parking lot. And I saw a pest control operator truck there. Whipped a U-turn. Drove in there, and I had my suspicions. And sure enough, the guy showed me his traps. He had bed bugs on the traps and was treating that hotel. Benton Hot Springs area, I got bit by bed bugs there. I didn't see the bugs, but it was the telltale several bite marks up along my leg in the morning. But now, here's what you should do. You do a lot of traveling, folks. Some of you folks, especially your fire people, they do a lot of traveling. And if they're lodging in hotels and stuff like that, they really need to be careful because bed bugs travel. They love, about 10% of them, most of them are around the bed area, the nightstand, the bed, the headboard, and all that, and on the bed. But what they find is that about 1 out of every 10 likes to take a little travel. And they'll find it in a closet far away from where everybody's sleeping or in your luggage. Okay? So my recommendation is when you travel, check out the bed before you unzip anything or put anything on it. And what you want to do is go around all the seams of that bed. If you can pull the headboard up and off the wall, do so, and look behind there. Check the drawers of the nightstand. Take them all the way out. If you have a flashlight, look up in there. Look, and what on the bed, what you want to look for, the telltale little brown, dark brown spots. And that's dry blood from previous meals. Just little spots. And they'll be along that. You know what I'm talking about, that mattress that's got that little seal, that crease, that fold to keep it sealed up. So, yeah, look through that. That's your best bet. And then that's for different room, or to find a place in the dark. And report it to your local health department, please. That's the only way we can, because I think like San Francisco might have a website where you can go on and, oh, that hotel's got bed bugs, that hotel's got bed bugs. You know, there's ways that we can try and keep the spread from happening, is if we share the information. So yeah, I'm sure the hotel was treated, so I'm happy about that. So I'm not going to mention the name or anything like that. But yeah, so it's here. You got it.
So everyone sleep good tonight.
Do you have any more creepy stuff you can talk about?
I know a lot, trust me. Yeah. Antivirus and antibiotics. Well, first of all, it's not like you can do a study. People will get antibiotics for antivirus. But they don't know, and they don't think it gives you protection. Because what happens with hantavirus is it's not so much the virus itself that's killing you, it's your body's immune reaction that kills you. So oftentimes, the very strongest people who mount a huge immune response to things, and they hardly ever get sick, or if they get sick, they're over it like that, those are the people that have to be careful. Because there's this, what they call a cytokine cascade in the lungs, and your lungs just full of fluid because they're fighting these viruses. So, yeah, we don't know. I doubt it. Just because of the mechanism. Any other questions? Yes?
Is there a repellent for bed bugs?
Any who?
A repellent for bed bugs?
Yeah, well, good question. Is there a repellent for bed bugs? Yeah. However, it's getting more and more difficult to repel them. There are strains. As we use insecticides and everything, things become resistant. Insects become resistant because of these quick life cycles. Permethrin products will. I've never tried DEET. Like if you want to put DEET around something, but I will confess. I went late one night to a hotel. I didn't do the check. Didn't feel like it, so I had some bug spray, and I just went around the bed, the base of the bed there, and around the headboard and everything, and I just went into that. Yeah, so you can use, if you have a really strong permethrin, sort of stuff that you would put on clothing, don't put it on yourself. But you could spray around the edge of the bed, zoom around, and do that and go back. That's what I recommend. It's an option. Best one though is do your bed bug check. If you see any evidence, get out of Dodge. Okay. Thank you, and I'm sorry if I cut into your lunch. Oh, question.
Hey, I heard a